All right. How long have you been the supervisor?
I started volunteering here in 2011, and then I became the archivist probably about 12 years ago now.
Awesome. So what are we going to encounter inside this place?
Well, this beautiful old jail behind us has quite a bit of a history. So they built the jail in 1894 and were able to use it until 1972. And at that point, they closed it up and built the new jail. So over the years that I've been here and other people have experienced it, there is paranormal activity inside this building. Most of the stuff that happens to me happens during the day because that's when I'm here. And it's everything from disembodied voices to moving objects to partial apparitions. The EVPs that they've gotten out of here are totally Class A EVPs. Obviously an intelligent haunt. And you never know what you're going to get from one day to the other.
So right when we step in this door, what is the first thing we're going to see?
You're going to see a mock-up of a little jail kitchen, and then you're going to see an old dispatch unit from the 70s. And come on in, I'll show you.
All right, here we go. So during the day, huh? You've seen a lot of stuff during the day.
Because that's when I'm here.
So who knows what happens at night? Do you know anyone here?
I've been here at night too, and
Yeah.
it's pretty creepy. I've gotten used to them, so they really have to do something crazy.
Yeah.
And they did that two months ago. They threw a book off a bookshelf and it went flying about 6 feet.
Oh goodness.
Yeah, it was very startling.
In here?
No, in my office.
In your office? Mm-hmm. Okay, so kind of the whole
Office is
property.
on the other side of the cell block.
Gotcha.
So this is J.P. Hall. He's our longest serving sheriff. And you can see that the jail back then was red brick. So it wasn't until the 60s that they plastered it over.
Gotcha.
All right. So want to come on in here? I'll show you our first row of cells.
Over these steps.
So this is our first row of cells down here on this floor. And this is one of my favorite cells because of what the sheriff had stenciled up onto this wall over here.
Obedience to the law is freedom.
Yep. Sheriff Murray had that done. I like it. So down here, these would be 2 drunk tanks. That's what we call them. You could put a lot of people in these cells right here. Right now, we keep our picnic tables in this one. But one morning, many, many years ago, I came out of our bathroom, which is in the cell block, and this was open. And I happened to be looking down the hallway towards this door, and I saw a partial figure. And I think it was a man because the shoulder height was right about here, and it was wearing a long gray cotton shirt like someone in jail back in the day would be wearing. And it was just a shoulder, the arm, and a partial torso. And as soon as I turn my head completely around, of course it disappears. This is about 11 o'clock in the morning. So it's broad daylight outside.
Wow.
And it freaked me out.
Yeah, that sounds like something.
Yeah, but I haven't seen anything like that since, but we've had other things happen.
Gotcha. How long ago was that one, you think?
The apparition has got to be at least 10 years ago.
Okay.
So.
But he was wearing some old
It looked like a cotton shirt.
cotton
I could
prison
see the
shirt or
cuff.
something.
It was gray. It was pretty detailed.
Awesome.
But then it kind of disappeared. Poof, up in smoke.
Was it just another cell here?
Yes.
Gotcha. Wow, look at them bars.
This would have been the swamp cooler. That's their version of an air conditioning back in the day.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
The swamp cooler.
Swamp cooler. Swamp cooler and heater. So this jail in the 1920s, 19-teens got running water and sewer installed in it. Because before then, when they first built it, it was just, you got a bucket and that was your bathroom in the cell.
Oh, man.
Yeah, it was tough. So on the other side of this wall is my office space.
Okay.
So I'll take you upstairs. Cells, and it has an ensuite bathroom. This is
the ensuite bathroom.
The ensuite bathroom.
Fancy cell.
And these are some of our sheriffs that have been with us. This is Sheriff Marie. He's our second longest serving sheriff. And he always had this saying, the stupid neither forgive nor forget. The naive forgive and forget. The wise forgive, but do not forget. Now these three sheriffs were killed in the line of duty. This is Sheriff Josephus Peeler, and he was killed at the railroad station, which is literally across the street from this building. That was in 1894. Then we have Charles Wilson. He was shot by a domestic abuser on a train who had kidnapped his domestic partner at gunpoint. And the sheriff engaged him, and the sheriff lost his life. And this is Sheriff Theodore Cherry. And he was ambushed and shot in the back. His body was later brought over to this building and laid down, which is now in our front office, and they did a coroner's inquest. So, those are three that we've lost in the line of duty. Another sheriff completely disappeared. We never found him again. And another one is alleged to be in the bottom of a well on the west side of the county because he got in trouble with the wrong moonshiners. But it's never been proven, his body's never been found.
So one question for you. What would you think about spending a couple evenings in here?
I wouldn't do it. Not me. I don't come up here at night to the second floor, you know, to lock up and stuff. If someone accidentally leaves a light on up in maximum security, I'll wait until the next day to go and turn it off because it's very creepy.
Oh yeah, it's creepy during the broad daylight, like you said.
It is. I remember the very first time I walked in this cell block so many years ago. The hair just stood up on the back of my neck, and I was like, this place is going to be good.
There's some kind of energy here.
It was.
Yeah.
So I'm going to take you over here and show you some of our different cells in here. This would have been another drunk tank. That's what we like to call them. And in the 1960s, a couple of the prisoners somehow got hold of files and blades and cut this out. And they escaped. They waited till the jailer came up here and hit him over the head with one of these bars. Almost killed the man. He had migraines the rest of his life. But these two turkeys took off, and they were on the lam for several weeks before they were able to be rearrested. And if you look really closely at these bars, you can see where they welded them back in place. And this is what's called a bean hole. You can slide the plate of food in and out.
The bean hole where you get the beans?
Yep. And that was a very popular item on the jail menu. A lot of rice and beans, a lot of fresh vegetables. They ate pretty well. You know, it's not like jail today where it's 2 cold sandwiches and maybe 1 hot meal.
Gotcha.
Now there's some original graffiti left in these cells from the persons who are in here. And I don't know if you can see this, but if you come around this way, This is my personal favorite. Right?
Look at that. We had some artists in here.
Sure did. Busted for coke. And look at the hypodermic needle and the long hair.
Incredible. It's like a cave drawing.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
The ensuite bathroom in this one.
Yeah, right? So if you look here, there's a crawl space. And the sewer pipes are in there.
Right past them bars.
Yes. And you can see that the jailers made an attempt to block it off, but I don't know over the years if it just rusted out or what. So in here, we have more graffiti, and this is your typical jailhouse home, counting the days.
Oh yeah, look at that.
Pretty neat, right?
Yeah.
Time tells time. And in the 1940s, there was an escape out this window. And you can see where they have come back and welded it back in place. But it was another two gentlemen, and they made a rope out of their bed sheets, typical. But the jailer's child, whose bedroom was on the other side of the cell block, heard noise, heard some kind of racket going on, and she let her dad, the jailer, Will Knight, know what was going on. And he waited until they actually put their feet on the ground on the sidewalk outside to rearrest them. To say the least, they didn't get very far and ended up getting some escape charges.
He waited until they were done doing all the work.
Yep.
So
It was a good, solid escape attempt.
got them tuckered out.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you'll see some more graffiti carved into the ground here. I don't know who Johnny Bennett is, but he spells his name quite interestingly.
Yeah, that is interesting.
Yeah, and I can see like a James and a Hicks or something.
John A.
Yeah.
I see all the don't sit on the bunks thing.
Yes,
Is that because they're dangerous
fragile.
now,
They're
probably?
fragile. They're fragile. Now the cots that are on the ground, you can absolutely sit on them and lay on them. Some of them even have some of the original mattresses still from the 70s on it. I wouldn't want to lay on that.
No.
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 No, thank you.
Nope. And I'm going to take you to maximum security, which is this way. Want to take a look?
What's this again?
This is maximum security.
Oh, wow.
And this particular side of the jail at night, it becomes so dark. It's almost unimpenetrable darkness. And if you're claustrophobic, these cells are not for you. They're tiny, they have a low roof, there's no light in there. Most people who visit this jail, this is the place that freaks them out the most. And this is where a lot of paranormal activity is recorded and taking place. So, maximum security would have been used to isolate prisoners if there were a particular problem, or to really keep them away from the rest of the population. Because this jail held men, women, juveniles, and even the mentally ill. There was no hospital here in Clay County where we could put people. And so they had to be here until their court date, where they could get sent to a state institution. We had one individual slit his own throat with a piece of tin in this jail. We had another lady die in her sleep in this jail. We had a citizen stab himself to death and commit suicide on the front lawn of courthouse and jail. We have had some pretty crazy stuff that's gone on in here. But then on the flip side, the jailers, his family was living next door to these folks in the cell block. And the children were born in this building. One of their grandmothers passed away in this building. There's just a whole full circle of life.
The whole history. From how long? When was the place built again?
1894.
1894. All right. And this is standing in the maximum security
Correct.
area. And even during the day, you see how real dark it is in here.
It's
Very dark. Very dark.
very creepy. So what I know about this place, I would not want to stay in here overnight.
What about for some money?
It would take a lot.
Yeah, it would take a good, what's the price that you would do it for?
It would take a lot for me to want to stay in here.
Yeah.
Because first of all, it's creepy, and there's documented paranormal activity in here. And third, it's really uncomfortable. There's no AC, no heater. There is a bathroom with running water, but that's it. And you can see from the state of some of these bunks and stuff, that's if you're going to lay down and sleep, you better bring a sleeping bag.
Yeah, arrange your own sleeping arrangements.
Bring your own
Yeah.
sleeping bag, because those metal slats will start to wear on you pretty quickly.
Yeah, I don't know about sleeping on these.
No way. And the mattress is very thin.
Anything else you want to show the camera while we got her rolling?
I think that's about it for in here. We had 6 documented executions here on site.
Oh, wow. Would those take place? Where would those take place?
Right out front. The
Gotcha.
parking lot is, and it was all by scaffolding. There's a very, very large tree there we call Big Mama. It's an oak, but they didn't hang the prisoners from the tree. They actually built a scaffold. And we have one photo of one of the executions, and I can show that to you if you'd like when we go into my office.
Yeah, we can take a peek at that for the camera. If you don't mind, that'd be appreciated. And we'll go ahead and wrap it up until we get to that.